everybody, and welcome back to Time to Go. Bob here. Really appreciate you stopping by the channel today. So today, guys, we have on the channel a really cool vintage-inspired watch from a company I've been following for quite a while now. The company is called Szanto, and we're going to be taking a look at the Officer's Coin Cushion. Now, if you go to their site, and I'll leave a link below, they actually have quite a large catalog of some pretty cool watches. This particular one really caught my attention, though. There's a lot of really nice details. So let's spin the camera around. We'll take a closer look at the watch. So before we get into the watch, I just want to quickly show you the packaging here. I really like a watch company that can have a bit of a sense of humor, and I love how they don't leave you to have to guess the pronunciation with the Z or Z, depending on where you're from, is silent. I probably would have went with Szanto, so I'm glad that they've corrected me. The pronunciation, though, is Szanto. So this particular model, the Officer's Coin Cushion, I thought was just a beautiful watch from the pictures I'd seen, and it really didn't disappoint when it showed up here. So just a really gorgeous watch. The dial is amazing considering the price of $395. And by the way, guys, I've got us a discount code for Szanto, and I'll get that to you here shortly at the end of the video. And I just want to kick this off with some of the numbers here, and we'll start with the case width, which comes in at just under 43 millimeters. The lug to lug is 49 millimeters. The lug opening is 22 millimeters, and the thickness is just a little under 12 millimeters. The water resist is 100 meters. The crystal is hardened K1 mineral crystal, and the watch houses the Miyota 8219. Really nice winding action here. Really easy to grip with that oversized crown. The dial is where it's at with this one for me. It's just the highlight of the watch with that guilloche finish. Just love how it catches and plays off the light. There's so many vintage design cues with that minute track, the font of the hour markers, the handset. Not sure, by the way, if they are blued or painted blue, but they go great with this style of watch. The hands and hour markers are loomed with Super Luminova. The hour markers aren't very bright compared to the hands, which have a heavy application of lume. Not a huge deal really on this style of watch, although it would have been nice if they were a little bit brighter. As for the subdials, at 4:30 is the running seconds. At 9, we have the 24-hour time. Both have that sunburst effect, so lots of nice finishes to look at. The case is a cushion style case with a coin edge bezel. It is 100% polished to a really nice finish. If we look at the case back, there's some etch work here with the Szanto logo. Kind of fun fact with this watch, but if you've watched the movie Black Panther, you may have already seen this model from Szanto. It was actually worn by Martin Freeman's character in the movie, which is kind of cool. As far as the strap goes, it's a really nice pairing for the watch. I'm not sure what you call this kind of leather. It almost has that cracked, worn look, but it really suits the watch nicely. Good quality feel. The buckle here is good and solid, signed Szanto, and just an overall really great looking watch, and it wears well too. So let's pop it on here quickly. Alright, so here it is, and first of all, I really like how these cushion-cased watches wear. I love a little variety in the mix, so it's nice to have a non-circular cased watch to change things up a bit. I've actually worn this quite a bit over the last few weeks, and even though it's a little bigger for a dress watch, it just works. It's thin enough to slide under the cuff, and even with just jeans and a t-shirt on, it looks great. So the people at Szanto, I mentioned before, they've hooked us up with a discount code. If you use the code TimeToGo, you're going to get 25% off any purchase over $100. Now, if you go to the link in the description, you're going to see that there's actually a couple of different sub-brands, one of those being HLA, or the Hawaiian Lifeguard Association, that I recently featured on the channel. There's just a really big catalog from quartz to automatics to a variety of different styles of watches, so definitely worth a look. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I really appreciate you guys stopping by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.